What's up, guys? How we doing today? Happy Tuesday. Happy first day after the fantasy season, which I bet feels weird as heck. It does for me. Not really, though, because I'm in fantasy basketball and hockey. Oh, man. Be right back. All right. Sorry. Yes. All right. What's up, guys? Yeah. I do hockey and basketball. So we kind of rock it out all year round. Hope you guys are having a wicked day today. Hope you guys are rocking out. We are live on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, and TikTok. Making things happen, doing the doggone thing. Bingo, bango, ing. Hope you guys are having a wicked day. Hope you guys are rocking. Nice. We're rocking out. Fantasy football award winner told me to start Josh Jacobs. Bijan saved me. Yeah, I started Josh Jacobs too. Yeah, it happens. I don't know. I tend to just go with the guys that got me there, right? That's my sort of philosophy. I appreciate you telling me that. It's not going to make me change because it works out more often than not. So it sucks that it didn't work out this time, but at least it all ended up working. I'm glad Bijan was there to save you. I didn't see that coming. Not at all, man. That was crazy. Like, for real. LA had 3 pass plays, 3 touchdowns of over 30 yards called back from penalties. That was crazy. I couldn't believe when I heard that. Like, for real. Not only that, but like the time where I bet on all of them and they fantasy award winners. Jonathan Taylor has probably got to go down as the steal of the draft. JSN to a certain extent, knowing what we know now. That's crazy. Puka's got to go down as one of the steals of the draft. Bijan 93 touchdown hit like crack. Yeah. Yeah, that I believe. You could just like see it coming together. Hell yeah. No, I know I know what you're talking about. I know the feeling. I mean, not for nothing, I won third place, so thank God for that Bijan performance. Bijan won it for me too. He was actually really good looking. Like I didn't think he was gonna look that good, to be honest. And then yeah, he just like boom, gone. Like gone. All the time too when he caught the ball. Like they didn't even really have any they didn't even really have any answer for him at all. Christian McCaffrey, yeah, he'll go down as one of the steals. MVP, the sleeper and bust. Christian McCaffrey, yeah. Oh, that's the guy, fantasy MVP, Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, I could see that 100%. Runners up, JSN, Jonathan Taylor, Trey McBride. Yeah, I get that. CMC was kind of the best player. He was the old CMC this year, the best player in fantasy football by a long shot, for real. He was really good, yeah. And you know what? I drafted. No one is watching your stream. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's all good. Fantasy football is over. We're on to fantasy basketball and hockey, and I guess nobody watches that. I appreciate you reposting. Eggman, you are the goat. Talking about football, fantasy football, football in general now because most fantasy leagues are done. We talk about football. Join the talk? Hell yeah, man. Let's rock it out. What do you want to talk about? Sleeper of the year, Javonte Williams? Yeah, I don't know, man. NFL, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, NFL. I'm an NHL fan. Nice. That's wicked. What's your team? My team's Detroit Red Wings. Although I live in just outside Toronto, so I should be a Toronto fan, but I hate the Leafs, man. Like I don't hate the Leafs, but Oilers, nice. Connor McDavid, Leone Draisaitl. I have Evan Bouchard on my fantasy team. He's frustrating. He's good when he's good, but like, yeah, he's good when he's good, but like he's not good sometimes for like extended stretches. But like, yeah, when he's good, he's good. Like my league kind of leans more towards like points and stuff like that. Yeah, and so when he's good, like he's getting, 15, 20 NHL or fantasy points. So, you know what I mean? I like him when he's good because he's on power play too, right? So, like shots on goal, goals, power play points, assists. He does it all, really. Then he's got like long stretches where he's like invisible, and you're like, man, what's going on here? But yeah, no, I like him. I've had him for a couple. I've had him for a couple of years now. I like him. He's really uh like a low draft pick, so he really like does well for me mixed in with my team. I tend to try and take him like every year. Wrestling with Brett. What's up? What's up? Down 31. Bijan scores 39. Let's go. Yeah, he is really good. Makar is so good, man. Like for real. Like I don't know why he's so good, but he's so good. Also, I have Nathan McKinnon on my team, so I get a lot of points from both of them. But I don't have Makar. I wish I did. I have to like the live. Double tap the screen. Damn, down 31 and you get a 39. Oh, dude. That was the other guy was saying that 93-yard touchdown probably hit like crack, did it not? That's what the other guy said. Eggman, you are the GOAT. Yes. Edmonton has got no goaltending though. That's their problem. They just can't stop the puck. No, I will support Team Canada 100%. I just like Detroit because when I was growing up, Steve Eiserman was like the best player, and he's from just outside Toronto. So like that was my default team because like I normally like I'm a Blue Jays and a Raptors fan, so like I would like to like the Leafs, but they just charge so damn much for all of the stuff. You have Ingram. Oh, you got Ingram? Okay. Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, he's all right though, but like you guys don't have nobody that can carry you like through the playoffs like you need from Connor can only carry you so far, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll be supporting Team Canada. But yeah, no, like the Leafs and the fans just friggin' the fans, when are the Leafs firing their head coach? They probably won't, man. Like they're dumb like that. Like that's the thing. Like, and their fans just show up in droves to the games, so like they have no incentive to friggin' do well. Or no problem, man. Eggman, I appreciate you coming out. And like they have no incentive to friggin' do anything because everybody just shows up and buys all the merchandise and they charge the most amount of money in the league. Right now they're last place and they sell out every game. Like I don't understand that. Like how do you sell out every game when you're last place? And then when you're selling out every game when you're last place, what's the point of trying to do better? There's no point, right? Because friggin' you're selling out anyway. So why would I spend more money on better players when you guys come to watch shit product anyways? It's so dumb, man. and it bothers me because I'm a Raptors fan. So when I so I, but I, they both play in the same stadium. What's it called? Scotiabank Arena now. And so I have to pay Leafs prices to watch freaking the Raptors play, and like the Raptors aren't that good either. So it's like a lot of like it's a lot of money to go watch these teams that stink. So like I don't understand it, man. I really don't. I don't get it. Like I remember trying to see a Raptors game, and they were going to charge me $160 to watch what's called obstructed view. Apparently, there's a wall right in front of you where you're watching. Like you have to stand behind this wall to watch the court, and it's like $160 for real. Come on, man. The guy who played Drake May, 1 versus 1, no way. Oh, damn, Conan, yes, I remember that. Who did he play? Ashton Genty. He didn't do well, though. He didn't do better than Drake May, right? It was Ashton Genty, if I remember correctly. Like Jamar Chase instead? Wow. Wow, that's rude. Just changing it up on you? What a dick. Man. Yeah, see? He was supposed to play Genty. Genty didn't do bad though. Jamar didn't do as good as he was supposed to. Still won. Hell yeah. You won. I bet you would have beat both of them. Honestly, I bet you would have beat. Jamar has 2 touchdown catches. Oh, okay. So he did well. 7 catches, 60 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did well, right? You can't ask for much more. Drake May killed it though. 5 touchdowns, 250 yards. Jesus. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's awesome. That's cool, man. Did you guys have like money on the line or something? That's wicked. I ended up third place just playing for fun. Yeah, no, that makes sense. They were only playing one guy. I ended up winning third place in both of my leagues. We got I had Bijan in the one league, and then the other league, fuck, I got helped out by Matt Stafford not doing really well. I was winning with Colby Parkinson left to go, but I just naturally assumed that Matt Stafford was going to just kill it. Like I didn't even know where that came from. This year, man, I tell you, the upside down year for real. Drake May is the MVP favorite. What's the most I made off betting? Like one bet, probably like $400 off one bet. Frosty, that would have been off like a $10 bet, something like that. Would probably be the best. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Frosty! 1 year league thanks to McBride, Chase Brown, Purdy, and Luther Burden. Let's go! Nice. Drake London killed so many people. So many star players of the worst playoff stretch. No, you're not wrong. You know what's funny is the amount of people that were on my stream talking about they were going to bench um, Derrick Henry. I actually wonder how many people did because that would be interesting to know. Like there was so many people talking about bench Derrick Henry. Are you kidding me? Like some of them were for freaking like Rico Dowdle and like Tet McMillan. Like what the hell? Some of them were for like I don't even know somebody that didn't score 50 fantasy points. You know what I mean? It's like crazy. Like I actually didn't understand it. Some of them were gonna bench him for like that backup running back in Cleveland because the starter was out. I'm like, are we serious right now? Like this is what we're seriously considering in the championship of our fantasy playoffs? Like what the hell is even happening right now? I was so confused. Pat Fryermuth. Who's on your do not draft ever again list at each position? Oh man, I don't know. Like sometimes I didn't even lost a championship. Didn't get 2K. Yeah, Puka and Matt Stafford kind of duffed it. But I got 500 for second place. Bam, 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 bam. Nice. Hey, that's still a good. That's still a good day at the office. I don't know about a do not draft list. There is a lot of guys that I'm interested to see where I can get the like the deal on. What's the word I'm looking for? Because like Justin Jefferson's gonna fall and like fall far, so I'm interested to see where I can get him next year. Um, don't think I want certain guys at their value next year. No, that's what I mean. But if I like Justin Jefferson's gonna fall and fall hard next year. Lad on my do not draft list. You know what? Honestly though, Lad got hurt by their offensive line. Like I understand where you're going with that. There'll be so many good steals. Hell yeah, that's what I mean. Like I'm starting with Justin Jefferson. You know what I mean? Jamar Chase is gonna fall way down. Still be a first rounder, but like he's gonna fall. Um, like just thinking about it, you know what? Like you'll be able to get Emeka Egbuka from Tampa Bay super late. Some guys are gonna come. Brock Bowers is gonna be a real value pick next year. Hell yeah. And like these are guys that I'm excited to draft. Lad, I'll probably be excited to draft in like the third or fourth round. You know what I mean? Because they're like they got hurt by their offensive line. So yeah, that's what I mean. Like I was laughing, but like the Chargers' offensive line was just terrible because they got injured. Like they had three out of their starting five guys get injured. So, but yeah, I like it's just funny looking because like I was looking at some of my drafts and you're over there like, bruh, BTJ, nah. You know what? I need BTJ on my team. Nah, Jonathan Taylor, nah, I don't want him. Nah, he stinks. Lad McConkey, that's who I need. Jackson Smith Jigba, nah, don't need him. Get out of here. He stinks. And like, so that's where I was laughing. That's where I will laugh at like myself for sure. Like all the guys that I drafted. Would you rather have Henry or Saquon? I'm a biased Baltimore Ravens fan, so I would rather have Derrick Henry all day. That being said, like I wasn't planning on having Saquon anywhere in my league. I'm a huge believer of the Madden curse. So like for me, Saquon wasn't even anywhere near my list of anything. Wanda will always be someone I'll draft in the last two rounds, and he'll be some. And in PPR, he's going to be a guy that's going to be one of the steals of the draft. That guy Michael Wilson, he's going to be a steal of the draft next year. We've seen what he could do. Like I won't want any of them because they're Carolina Panthers, but like Chuba Hubbard is going to fall and fall far. He's going to be Aaron Jones is going to fall. You know what I mean? These are guys that like they're going to draft. Rico Dowdle is going to probably be drafted somewhere around Chuba Hubbard and like Rico Dowdle. Come on, man. JT value is going to be an overpay. You think? Probably, yeah. We don't know who the Colts quarter. You know what? JT is going to be one of those guys. I think that he's not going to be a bust. Obviously, I don't like to use that term for JT because he's going to be wicked. But like, yeah, I don't know what the situation is going to be there. And he did so well for so long of the season that people are gonna be drafting him 8. You know what I mean? 9 maybe. But I don't think any lower than that. Which is that's what I mean. Like there you're gonna be able to get like a Justin Jefferson late in the second, maybe. You know what I mean? You're gonna be able to get a Brock Bowers late in the second, maybe even the third. Because everybody's gonna be all these guys are gonna move up. Like this is my one league. I got this one's a full PPR league. So this one will be the majority of what so like Bijan's probably going to be a top pick again. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be a top pick. CD Lamb might fall. You know what I mean? Saquon's going to fall for sure. Ashton Genty might fall. Drake London's gonna fall. Bucky Irving's gonna fall. Like all these guys are gonna become good value picks. James Cook might move up. James Cook is a weird one. I'll be right back, I think. Sorry, had to answer the phone. Food is here. I'd rather have Chase Brown over JT. Hey, babe, the food is here. Honestly, I'd rather have Chase Brown over JT too because the one thing with Cincinnati is that you kind of know where the ball's going. It's going to go to Chase Brown, it's going to go to T Higgins, or it's going to go to Jamar Chase, right? So no, I'm with you. I like Chase Brown a lot, and especially in full PPR. I don't know, man. My one league is not PPR. I don't know if I'm gonna have to talk to the commissioner to see if he'll change it, but I might be out of that league because I don't want to do like standard. Standard stinks. I don't know if you're in a standard league, but it stinks. It's kind of wild because McBride will sure be out in the late first, and I would happily take him if it is the 1-2 turn. You know what? I would happily take him at the 1-2 turn as well. Hell yeah. Because like honestly, like at the 1-2 turn, but like I think he's gonna go higher than that because he did really well. Like at the 1-2 turn, you're probably gonna look like if I was to look, you're probably gonna get like yeah, I think all these guys are gonna go up. Like Puka's gonna rise way up there. And like that's the thing too. Like all the other guys, what does AJ Brown look like? Omarion Hampton, Josh Allen, right? Marvin Harrison Jr. might turn into a really big value pick. I don't know if Jaden Daniels gets drafted as high as he did this year. Jalen Hurts is one of my because he was one of those weird guys that like I really didn't like him for the majority of the season and like was kind of upset at myself that I had him, but I had the most points in the league. So it was like weird, man. So like I had the most points in the league and he was like my best like my top points player, you know what I mean? It was just weird. And I like didn't care for it like at all. But he did well, so yeah, I don't know. Jalen Hurts might be on my do not draft list. I don't think I'm going to draft him ever again. Double dipped at wide receiver. You know what? The only really way I'm double dipping is if we know the route tree. Like I'll double dip T Higgins and Jamar Chase. I'll take those two. Devontae and Puka. I'll go those two. But outside of that, I kind of don't love another like wide receiver tandem. Maybe we can do maybe one of the draft strategies in one league next year is CD George Pickens and Dak Prescott. Because like, sorry, I gotta sneeze. Holy fuck! Excuse me. Um, but that like that'll hurt you when it hurts, but that'll be super good when it's good. You know what I mean? Usually go running back first and need to go back to that. Honestly, I'm a big proponent of taking the best available player, and I kind of like drafting in like the 7-8 position of a 12-man league. Like this guy right here, Drake London and Bucky Irving. Remember when that was supposed to be a wicked tandem? That was the 1-2 turn. Bucky Irving, Drake London. This guy thought his team was set right there. Where'd he go next? He went Jackson Smith, Jigba, Kenneth Walker. Boom. That's a set team right there. Who'd have thought that it was his 4th-round pick that was going to carry him? So like for me, I kind of like see that was the thing. Like I had the first overall pick, or sorry, second overall, and I ended up with Bijan, and I was actually excited for Jamar Chase to the point where like the guy, I think he would have traded me Jamar for Bijan, like 1-for-1 straight up. You know what I mean? And so I think I might have done that had I drafted different. Because at the end of the draft, I was kind of like I had drafted around Bijan as my running back, right? So it didn't really make sense any other way. But oh my god, yeah, even this one, AJ Brown, that's who I thought I needed. Trey McBride, nah, he's gonna stink. T Higgins, nah, no, I don't really need him. This guy, Jackson Smith Jigba, nah, he's gonna stink. Give me AJ Brown. Now, granted, he did really well at the end of the year, but I'm also gonna wait to draft a QB unless I'm getting Josh Allen or Lamar early. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna want Lamar next year. Josh Allen, yeah, I'll take. Hindsight, I took Hurts in the fourth, and I thought it was a steal. Honestly, I had in my one league, I had the most points in the league, and for some reason, I did the Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith stack, and I thought it was the greatest stack in the world. And then later on in the year, I'm like, this is like dumb. Like, why do I even have this? This is like a stinky combo to have. So I won't ever be doing that again. But yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, there's so many good quarterbacks late on because like Brock Purdy is going to be a late round pick. Dak Prescott is always a late round pick. Trevor Lawrence is going to be a late round pick. And honestly, like if it stays intact, Trevor Lawrence all of a sudden has a lot of weapons to play with. You know what I mean? So like, I think that he's like he's in a good position, and he used to be he was a number one overall pick. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think I yeah, I think I might do that. Now that being said, like you kind of gotta get a quarterback that that runs. Yeah, hold on one sec. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, cool. Had to get the food. I'd rather have someone like Purdy or Dak. Honestly, that's what I mean. Like Drake May is going to be a late round pick too, right? So like, yeah, like there's some good quarterbacks that are going to be coming. Like and Jackson Dart, right? Assuming he can stay healthy, he's going to be a big steal because he uses his legs, right? So no, I like that one too. I'm gonna be right back. Cool. But yeah, no, I think I'm with you. I think I'm going to be waiting on a quarterback too late. But like, see, that's the thing. Like, I'm in five different leagues, so I try to have like different strategies for different ones. Max keep three: Bijan, Jamar Chase, A Chain, or McBride. Holy Mackinac! that's a that's a thing to pick from. Did you win your championship? I hope you did. That's crazy. So I think right away it's Bijan and Jamar. And then I might do Trey McBride. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. That's a wicked team. I hope you won. There's no way that anybody can really compete with that. So yeah, I think Bijan and Jamar are probably the two all like obvious ones. And then I think McBride is probably where you go. Got no early picks next year though. Yeah, well, oh, you what do? You gave up like your first three picks? Is that what happened? But no, I like those three. I think McBride has kind of earned it. You know what I mean? Like, and with any kind of luck, Kyler Murray doesn't come back, and so like Jacoby Brissett might be a really sleeper draft pick next year. Because like for me, I don't think it was anything more than a Kyler Murray problem. Like I don't think Kyler Murray is that good of a quarterback. So for me, I don't like Jacoby Brissett is perfectly fine, and if maybe they draft another one, definitely. Well, yeah, you could trade your players in the offseason. That's wicked if you can. Yeah, Definitely at least try and get a draft pick, or maybe, yeah, well, at least a draft pick. um, but yeah, no, because like even to package those two, would you rather A Chain or Gibbs? See, I'd probably rather Gibbs, right? That Detroit offense. See, the thing, like that Detroit offense is really good, and it's really geared towards him when he goes. Pirates need a defense. Marvin Harrison Jr. to not be a bust. See, that's the thing too with the Cardinals. Like, I'm actually like Jacoby Brissett did relatively well when given the reins. They're pretty good receivers. That Wilson guy came really out of nowhere though, but he was weird too because like I read something before Marvin Harrison went down that he was running 80% of the routes, and then it went up to 85% when Harrison went down. So it's not even like he was getting so many more reps. He just all of a sudden started doing a lot better with the reps that he was getting. So yeah, so I don't I think that you know Jacoby Brissett set up in a good position. At least the next quarterback to go in there is set up in a good position. And I think that he's going to do really well. If they can get some sort of that James Conner being back is going to help him a lot. Slipped into the finals by point 0.3. No way. Nice. Hey, man. I've been there and I've been on the other side. Jacoby, a decent O line. The rest will be taken care of. And you know what? That's the thing, too. James Conner coming back will be a huge help because he's that'll get the running game going. And then when the running game's going, then it takes pressure off the pass game and play action. Trey McBride. Oh man, I'm actually excited for next year. Like already, I'm already excited for next year with all those studs. Yeah, well, hey man, any given Sunday, as they say, right? Yeah, we're on TikTok over here. I'm live on YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble down below. So we're rocking out all over the place. TikTok up top. 8 seed took out number 1. Dude, 8 seed normally, man, they're in a position to win all the time. Like for real. And so I remember one year I was first place, and I think I lost like 3 games all year, but 2 of them were to the same guy, and he ended up squeaking into 8th place. And I was so excited to play him, like first place, playing 8th place. Like, who do you think you are? And then he beat me, man. So like, it happens all the time. My Super Bowl prediction is this is Josh Allen's best chance. I think right now I have Buffalo against LA, but I never realized it's in San Francisco. And like San Francisco looks good. And Fred Warner's coming back. I don't know, man. I have my championship this week. Edox, why do you have your championship this week? What are you doing? What's your league doing, man? Should I bench Josh Jacobs? I mean, I wouldn't, but I don't know how you play him with any sort of confidence. I mean, I get that. Jennings, Watson, or Franklin. I'd probably bench him for Jennings. Who's Green Bay playing? I didn't even look. I haven't even looked at next week. Green Bay's on. Oh, they're playing Minnesota. I mean, I don't think I'd want to do that. This 6-person playoff. Yeah, but that's dumb, man. Half the teams are resting their star players this week, and so you're not even going to get a full lineup. And so that's why we all finished our league this week. And I had an 8-person playoff. Pulled it off, Kevin. 700 big one. Bam, 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 bam. Love it. Nice. But yeah, I could get behind Jennings. But I mean, honestly, like I'd probably just play Josh Jacobs again. I don't know, man. That's my thing. Like Jacobs duffed it this week and last week, but like it works out more often than not. I always play my guys, and I always am an advocate of playing your guys because, like, what happens? You try and get cute, man. It never works. I feel like the Niners Texans could really be sleepers. Honestly, the Texans defense is legit, man. I just don't know about their offense. But for real, that Texans defense, hell yeah. Niners have showed they can play, man. Brock Purdy can ball, like for real. So like, I mean, I know it was like a injured Cincinnati, what's his face, Indianapolis defense and a beat up Chicago's defense, but hey, man, he had to put up points. Wilson Burton was my wide receiver two. Henry, Hampton, Harvey, bada boom, bada bang. I wouldn't have even played two of those three guys. Wilson and Burden for sure. Nice. They came up clutch. Henry, booyah, my man. Hampton did well, actually. I didn't think that he would, but he did really well. PPR, man, that's what I love. I love PPR. I mean, I hate it when it works against me, but I love it when it works for me. I'll admit it. Hell yeah. Texans just need to click on offense. Honestly, man, I don't know that CJ Stroud is the answer over there. Like, I just don't think that he has it in him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. That's just me. And maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, so like we won a Super Bowl with friggin' Trent Dilfer. Joe Flacco is a Super Bowl winning quarterback because of us. So like defense can win, man, and that's why Denver's got a really good chance. But I think I just trust Josh Allen. Like he's the best player in the league. I think maybe it's definitely top 3 or 4. You know what I mean? And so Texans have beaten up really good teams. No, you're not wrong. And they made Josh Allen look really bad. And like, I don't know if you don't think he's gonna get up for that game. You went Trevor Lawrence or Brissett? What's that mean? Over Brissett? That was a good move, I think. Nah, and that's what they've been doing all year. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that was a good move. Trevor Lawrence he's well positioned too, man. And like Jacksonville, like I don't know, can they do something? Maybe not, but that's what I mean. Trevor Lawrence all of a sudden has a lot of weapons around him. Like what, BTJ? Updating you because I've asked these questions all week. I love it, man. I appreciate you so much. Trust me. And hey, man, I'll cheer with you. Hell yeah. And hey, you can yell at me all you want about anybody can yell at me all you want about Josh Jacobs, and I'll probably it might like my league's done, but if I had to, I'd start him again this week. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just is what it is. That's what I mean. Like even Jonathan Taylor this week against Houston, I wouldn't love it, but I'd start him. You know what I mean? Kind of have to. You just I don't know. You have to start your guys. Like this week, Chase Brown playing Cleveland. Would you start him? I would start him. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. The Jags can do some damage. Winnie Gobert. You mean Goddard or Carter? Are we talking Goddard or Michael Carter from Atlanta, Arizona? I mean, LA doesn't really have much to play for, and they just got gashed by Bijan. Or who? Or Jalen Carter? Isn't that a defensive guy? Thank you for the follow. So, like, who would I play? I I don't really know how well the defensive players stack up, but Dallas Goddard's all right. Who's Philly playing? Playing Washington? Ah, they're set up in a good position. Why not? I mean, Jalen Carter's set up in a good position too to ball out. What did they have? Josh Johnson starting again, I think. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Like yeah, it looks like him again. It's pretty wide open right now because like I don't know like if it'll happen, but like Baltimore Ravens can still sneak into the playoffs. Like if they win this week, they win the division and they sneak into the playoffs as the number 4 seed, and they get a friggin' home game in the playoffs. Looks like they'll probably have to play Houston, maybe the Chargers, but like I don't know, man. Baltimore is getting healthy at the right time. I will say that. And yeah, this is definitely. I think this is Josh Allen's like chance. I think it kind of has to happen now, but I don't know. Can Buffalo right now? They'll play New England. That's all right. As of right now, Denver gets the first round bye. Yeah, because like that's the thing too. Like San Francisco, it's in San Francisco. I didn't realize it's in San Francisco this year, the Super Bowl. So like San Francisco has the chance to be the home team literally throughout the playoffs. That's something. Could be something. What is it? Like Super Bowl 60? Where is this year's Super Bowl played? Levy Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Held in San Francisco Bay Area, and the second at it was yeah. Oh, it is Super Bowl 60. Yeah, so it's in San Francisco. So like, I don't know, man. Like that's a decent bet to place. I don't know what my bet's gonna be like. San Francisco has got to be on your list though, and like I don't know, man. LA is a good pick as well. I don't know if it's gonna be Green Bay. I don't think they can overcome it. Honestly, I think all the fucking San Francisco is not even going to be an underdog if they have to go to Carolina. That's funny. And the Patriots are probably going to be favored over the Bills. Yeah, I think that's the play then. Assuming the standing, I don't know how the standings are going to stay, but if they stay the same, damn. I'm picking Buffalo to cover, picking Jacksonville over the Chargers. Oh, you seriously did that? Why'd you do that, man? You're kind of a dick, eh? Damn. I don't know that Pittsburgh can beat Houston, but I would be picking Baltimore. Should I pick Baltimore? I'm just a biased Baltimore Ravens fan. It doesn't always work out. Why'd you do that, huh? And then the other side, it looks like Chicago's going to be Chicago will probably be favored over Green Bay. Philadelphia will probably be favored over LA. And you know what? I don't know about that one because actually that one might be a snow game again. Philly going to win that? And then San Francisco is probably going to be favored over friggin' Carolina in Carolina. That's actually hilarious. So that one's funny. Strangled. Yeah, and then there's friggin' what's his face? Stephon Diggs. Choke someone apparently. That's crazy. Oh well. Alrighty, guys. Dinner is here, as they say. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for hanging out with me. All the questions, comments, you guys are wicked. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day and an even better week ahead. And I look very forward to seeing you again. I love you guys. Bye for now.